Hey guys, what's up? It's 8-Bit Eric, and last month, if you recall, I bought this Mortal Kombat 2 Arcade1Up. Fantastic. I am more than happy with this machine. It's probably the best one. Out of all the cabinets, I think the Mortal Kombat cabinet is the most arcade accurate one. I mean, if you just look at it, it looks phenomenal. The marquee, the setup, the side art, the presentation, the buttons, everything about it, spot on. There's just one tiny thing about it that for a lot of people is hit or miss, especially when it comes to fighting games. These machines, if you notice, it lists jump, flip, move, duck, and flip in 8 ways on the actual joystick. Like when you're moving it, it's supposed to be 8 ways of movement, but it's not. On the Arcade1Up, it actually has a square base underneath the joystick that only technically allows it to move 4 areas. So I got these Octagon bases sent to me recently to modify it. So it's going to give a full 8 directional range of movement as opposed to what the stock layout has for this Arcade1Up. So I'm going to try to mod it and hopefully not break it because I'm very happy with it. It's just that small detail inside that doesn't have that arcade accurate feeling with the joysticks. So these are Octagon bases, and I'm going to leave a link down below if you're interested in checking them out. Just to give you a close-up, I'll show some B-roll of what the thing looks like. So these go underneath the joysticks. They provide a fuller range of motion, which in theory should make the control feel a little bit more spot on and accurate. So let's go ahead and begin the modification. And it sounds fancy to call it modification. I don't know how technical it's going to be. I'm not that technical of a person, so hopefully I don't screw it up. And if I don't screw it up, then this means that you won't screw it up. So guys, let's get this thing started. I'm gonna turn it off first. I'm gonna start off by turning the stinking machine off, and then let's open this baby. I have a feeling I'm gonna have to unscrew this out. It pops off all in one piece, and I'm gonna have to like unscrew the base and all that, and we'll figure it out. We will figure it out. So let's begin. Alright, so I got my handy dandy set of tools, but for the most part you just need a Phillips wrench if you're going to do this. I prefer using screwdrivers that you could change the bits out just in case one thing doesn't work or not. Let's find the Phillips. There we go. There we are. And let's pray that I do not screw this sucker up. So there's 4 screws. They shouldn't come out too hard. I didn't put them in like I was King Kong, So remember, when you install the Arcade1Up, this is all just one piece right here. So you can't really screw this up. I'm not changing out buttons. I've seen people change out the buttons, put buttons that kind of like glow, and do all sorts of like fancy lighting and stuff. I'm not about that life. Again, for the most part, I didn't want to screw up too much on my Arcade1Up. I didn't want to like mess with it. Although it does look cool, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe eventually I'll do that when I feel a little bit more comfortable. Like maybe it's easy just to switch out the buttons, because when you mess with the wires and stuff, that's when I start to get a little worried. So let's lift this thing up, and it should be all just one piece that is connected to the ribbon cable. We're gonna unhook the ribbon, kind of just give it a little wiggle. Pray that we don't break anything. All right, so here we are. We got the whole entire base like that. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open this sucker up and find the base in here, and we should be okay. So let's open this sucker up. Hopefully, I don't think there's any real way to screw this up. I think this is an easy yet useful modification for your Arcade1Ups. It was a shame they didn't put an Octagon base, but you can understand that they do a lot of this just to make it cost efficient. Because you mass produce stuff, you're going to use the cheapest materials, the easiest way to get everything set up. Alright, so we're getting these screws off. So far it doesn't seem too bad. Don't forget you also have a screen protector on this that might be a little bit flimsier in the way, so just do the best you can. It's actually pretty neat how they've built these Arcade1Ups, to be completely honest. Like, just making like a one-size-fits-all like template, and then just switching out the controls. Because for the most part, everything's the same with the actual like cabinet itself and the LED screen. The only thing is the artwork, and then the actual like controls that they have built in here. So I think it's neat. Alright, so now we're gonna see the guts. The guts, getting them guts, boy. Alright, so here we go. Voila, look at all that. Stuff that I know zero about. But it looks pretty high tech, doesn't it? Alright guys, so as I mentioned, this is the base for the joystick, and you see it only has a square. It's only a square, so you're technically only able to move in 4 directions. So this is what's going to be replaced right here and swapped out for an octagon direction. So you can see the difference right here. So it looks like it just kind of snaps in place. Actually, there's like little snaps right here. It looks like you can just pop this sucker out. So let's pray that I don't screw it up. Looks like it's coming up slowly. Yep, there we are. Doesn't seem too bad. There we are. Alright, so it did pop out rather easily. Just kind of a little snug on there for a reason, guys. They gotta make sure their product is really good. Comparison time. The old one, square. The new one, octagon. Just to show you guys a difference, we're putting this one on now. Should be good to go. I'm assuming it goes that way. So try it out. Assuming you just plop this sucker in, and in a perfect world, in a perfect Arcade1Up world, it should just pop on. No screwing needed except to open this, so that was good. There we are. I actually just had to kind of hammer it down a little bit. Didn't want to like smash it. Didn't want to Hulk smash it, but I did hammer it down just a tiny tad bit. And there we are. So that's one. And you should see now we have a much freer range of movement. Look at that. That sucker's moving all 8 directions now, as opposed to the old one. Look. So it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be hashtag pretty legit. Again, kind of has these like snaps that you kind of like have to like push in, squeeze, and then just kind of like pull up. Now that I did one, the next one's gonna come off a lot easier. So that was simple as a pimple. Now let's go ahead, place this one on, and I cannot wait to give Shang Tsung a run for his money on this game. It's funny, I played the original Mortal Kombat more than the other two on this one. Anybody else do that? The first one just has a nostalgic place in my heart for some reason. There we are. Look at that. I am an Arcade1Up SO. Shut your mouth. Alright, so there we are. Perfect. Free range of movement now. Oh my god. That feels so much better. Oh, it's like peeing. You know, when you hold your pee. Cannot wait. Fantastic. Boom. I'll screw these suckers in. You gotta be careful with these. You don't want to tighten your screws too much. I've seen people crack their screen protector accidentally. This is a simple yet highly effective modification for your Arcade1Up that will definitely pro heist material your machine. Oh yeah, definitely. Even though I'm getting pwned. Oh, such smoother precision with that. Because you're actually going diagonal and stuff this time around. Wow. So you could tell, you can actually feel the 8, and then it's like since all 8 corners have like an angle, you can just feel it when you're moving it, and it has that nice clicky sound too. Like, you know, when you could just feel it moving and it kind of has that click and that noise, that satisfying noise right there. It's so classic. Definitely feels phenomenal. Was a very easy mod. Freaking amazing. I'm so glad I got the opportunity to get this sent to me, because this just made my Mortal Kombat thing feel so much better. Look at that. Stupendous. Alright, so yeah, you just saw the install. Literally, you just unscrew this, pop open the freaking shell of the controls, and then you just swap out. You just literally pop off the base and swap it out with a brand new one. Very easy. It took me, like, basically the length of this video. Less time than the length of this video to do this install. You have free 8-way range of movement to move your controls and stuff now. And it just feels actually pretty much more arcade accurate than what it used to be. So I definitely do recommend checking out this thing. I will put a link down below again if you wanted to grab some of these. Very nice. Special thanks to the guys who sent me this over. You kick ass, so big props. Hey guys, what's up? It's 8-Bit Eric. We got a big convention announcement. I will be at Retropalooza Houston, June 8th and June 9th at the Pasadena Convention Center in Pasadena, Texas, which is basically the Houston, Texas area. So come on out. If you live within driving distance of Pasadena, Texas, there's absolutely no reason to get off your keister and come hang out at the convention and meet some of us. Who's scheduled to appear? Well, let me go ahead and let you know. We got Boogie2988 coming out. We got Mr. Creepypasta, Gaijin Goomba, Woodhawker, myself, the Game Chasers, and plenty more. And you know what? It's going to be a Saturday and Sunday con. We got June 8th, June 9th, baby. Saturday's hours are from 9 to 5, and Sundays is from 10 to 5. So there's plenty of time, plenty of panels, plenty of possible raffles and stuff, giveaways. They got free play, console area. It's a great time. This is like the 4th Retropalooza in Houston. I've always been there because, you know, I'm the best. Nah, I'm just kidding. Anyways, I definitely look forward to seeing you guys. I will have t-shirts on sale available, and you can just meet and greet, hang out. I'll sign stuff for free. I know people think we charge, but no, we don't. And yeah, I'll just kind of kick it with you guys, possibly even have a beer with you. Come on out, guys. Retropaloozahouston.com. You can get your tickets in advance, so you have them at the door. Matter of fact, they're cheaper right now if you get them through their website. If you wait till the day of the con, you're going to be paying a little bit, and why not save some money for video games? Now, ticket prices, if you get them ahead of time, right now, the weekend pass, I believe, is $25, and then Saturday's $20, and Sunday only is $15. So you can get both days for $25. You practically almost get a day free by getting a weekend pass. So you can go to retropaloozahouston.com, get your tickets ahead of time. Again, it's at the Pasadena Convention Center in Pasadena, Texas, June 8th and June 9th. Be there, be square, guys. Consider supporting 8-Bit Eric on Patreon for just $1 a month. Link below in the description.